Mr. Chair, I move that we reconvene in open session and adopt certification of closed session.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that we reconvene in open session and adopt certification of closed session. Madam Clerk?
Whereas the Dinwiddie County School Board has convened a closed session on this date pursuant to an affirmative recorded vote and in accordance with the provisions of the Virginia Freedom of Information Act, and whereas paragraph 2.2-3712 of the Code of Virginia requires a certification by this school board that such closed meeting was conducted in conformity with Virginia law, now therefore be it resolved that the Dinwiddie County School Board hereby certifies that to the best of each member's knowledge, only such business matters as were identified in the motion convening the closed meeting were heard, discussed, or considered by the school board. Dr. Elaine J. Pearson, District 1.
I certify.
Dwayne G. Walker, District 2.
I certify.
Barbara T. Pittman, District 3.
I certify.
Mary M. Benjamin, District 4.
I certify.
Jason L. Brown II, District 5.
I certify.
All have certified, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. At this time, we'll invite you all to join us for the Pledge of Allegiance, if you'll stand. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, are there any amendments to the agenda?
No, sir. There are no amendments to the agenda this evening.
Excellent. So we'll entertain a motion to.
Mr. Chair, I move that we accept the agenda as printed.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we adopt the agenda as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Motion carries. Dr. Weston, we have some recognitions at this time.
Yes, we're going to have the VSBA honor roll. And it also happens to be Miss Robbins Williams' birthday tonight. So I told her we were having this meeting for her birthday.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
The 2026 VSBA Business Honor Roll. Local businesses have the power to shape community attitudes about public education, and the VSBA Honor Roll provides an opportunity for school divisions to publicly recognize businesses, organizations, and nonprofits that go above and beyond in their support. This type of community partnership is invaluable to the success of our students and schools. Today, we would like to recognize the following 3 businesses or organizations as our 2026 VSBA Business Honor Roll honorees. These 3 honorees have been featured in the VSBA newsletter and are currently on the VSBA website. Our first honoree, the Kiwanis Club of Dinwiddie. One minute, stay right here. Our second honoree is the Dinwiddie 4-H. We'll make sure they get theirs. And last but not least, the Petersburg Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Ladies, can you stand right here? Just kind of want to bring to your attention some of the programs these 3 honoree groups have partnered with us on. The Kiwanis Club of Dinwiddie partners with our school system throughout the school year, but one of the initiatives that we want to bring to your attention is the Backpack Weekend Backpack Program, where they partner with one of our schools to send meals home for the weekend with some of our students. Dinwiddie 4-H is very active throughout the year, serving as speakers during our events, presenters during our career fairs, and providing free camp sessions to several of our students throughout the school year. And last but not least, the Petersburg Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. The Petersburg Deltas show up throughout the school year, but two of the initiatives that we would like to highlight is Book Buddies, which takes place throughout the school year at Dinwiddie Elementary, and voter registration, which takes place at Dinwiddie High School. Dr. Weston, would you like to say anything to our business honorees?
I would just, well, first I'd like to know where your red is this evening because I've never seen you not have red on. I would just like to say that we can't do the work that we do without your partnerships. And we just thank you so very much for lending your time and your talents to our young people and to our families. And we just thank you so much for carrying the banner for Dinwiddie County Public Schools and caring for our young people. So thank you so much.
And we'll have a photo up after the break, okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Our next recognition.
Yes, our next recognition, I'm very happy to recognize the Region 4B champions. So I'm going to ask Mr. Tortorese to come up, and then I believe we're going to have the coaches as well as the young ladies will be introduced to us.
I didn't introduce, but yes, we can meet them all.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good evening. It's my pleasure tonight to recognize the Dinwiddie High School girls varsity softball team for an incredible season and an accomplishment that will forever be a part of Dinwiddie County High School history. This spring, our Generals captured the Region 4B championship, bringing a regional softball championship back to Dinwiddie for the first time since 1977.
Wow.
49 years. We originally believed the last championship was 1987, but after going back and validating some records, we discovered that the 87 team was actually the regional runner-up. So this year's team accomplished something that had not been done in Dinwiddie in nearly half a century. And if you're gonna end a 49-year drought, I don't think there could have been a more dramatic way to end it. So to set the scene, we're at home. We're playing for the 4B regional championship. It's the bottom of the 7th inning. The bases are loaded, 2 outs and a full count. We're down 3 runs. Literally no room left for error. 1 strike ends the game. At the plate is freshman Bailey Bateman. Bailey had never hit a home run in her high school game until that moment.
Wow.
Go ahead, Ms. Rainey.
Oh, I got chills.
All right, thank you, Zach. Lane has me on the edge of my seat, even though I'm standing up, because he said there is a play we are not gonna believe.
It's only the beginning of June, but our Sean Robertson caught what might be the play of the year in high school sports around here. Stay with us. Dinwiddie hosted Patrick Henry in the 4B Regional Softball Final. This one went down to the very last pitch. But in the top of the 4th, Patrick Henry's Shelby Minter drops down the bunt. The throw is wide of first base. The run scores. Patrick Henry up 5-1, heading to the 5th. Bottom half of the 5th, Dinwiddie's Addison Dickinson with a ground ball off the third baseman's glove. A run scores. Dinwiddie pulls to within 1 after 5. Top of the 7th is 6-4 PH. Morgan Hughes singles up the middle. 2 runs come in. Patriots lead 8-4 after 6.5. Bottom half of the 7th. Do or die for the Generals. Julia Avery pulls one down the left field line for a base hit. It run scores. It's 8-5. Bases loaded. 2 outs. 2 strikes. Get out. Freshman Bailey Bateman with a walk-off grand slam. Daly comes all the way back to win 9-8. It is their first regional title in 39 years as they score 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning.
All right.
That's cool. Very, very cool.
So that's a moment I don't think any of us who were there or any of us that have watched the video now will ever be able to forget. A freshman with the season on the line, her first career home run, a walk-off grand slam to win the regional championship in front of your home crowd. But as incredible as that one moment was, this championship was about much more than one swing. This team faced adversity even before the first game, when our only senior, Addison Williams, broke her ankle in a freak accident at the beach. Their 20 wins and 4 loss record was the result of an entire season of work, commitment, resilience, and a group of young ladies who continued to compete for each other. So several of our student athletes also received individual postseason recognition. Cameron Urquhart was selected first team all-region as a pitcher, and second All-Metro as a pitcher. Michaela Shell earned first team All-Region in the outfield and honorable mention in All-Metro outfield. Bailey Bateman was selected second team All-Region at shortstop. We also had a very deserving honor for the person leading the program. Coach Jerry Perkinson was named the Region 4B Coach of the Year. Coach Perkinson, Coach Todd Williams, Coach Steve Shiflett have put countless hours into these young ladies and this program. This championship is a tremendous reflection of their leadership and their commitment. Tonight, we aren't simply recognizing a championship trophy, we're recognizing a group of student athletes and coaches who accomplished something that 49 years of Dinwiddie softball teams have been chasing. The years from now, when people talk about Dinwiddie softball history, they're going to talk about the 2026 team. They're going to talk about the bottom of the seventh. They're going to talk about the full count. They're going to talk about the freshmen stepping up to the plate. And they're going to remember the team that brought the regional championship back to Dinwiddie. So, girls, come on up. Here, come introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Cameron Urquhart.
Hi, I'm Bailey Bateman.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Vest.
I'm Addison Williams. I'm Julia Avery.
I'm Charlie Davis.
I'm Addison Dickinson.
I'm Addison Everett. I'm Michaela Shell. I'm Clara Athey.
Yes, introduce the coaches.
Well, Coach Jerry Perkinson and Coach Todd Williams. Steve Shiflett is not here tonight. Can we grab a picture with all of you real quick?
Who's that?
Can we grab a picture with y'all real quick?
Oh, yours. Yeah.
Go ahead, girls.
Can you want to stand up? We can be behind him. You can just stand up. We'll just come behind him. No. Poor Charlie.
No. No, it's good. It's connected to the ground.
All right, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, let me get Williams. All right, thank you.
Amazing.
We have one more recognition, and then I'll provide an opportunity for the members to make their remarks. So
Yes, I believe we're going to have Miss Clary. Are you doing? Oh, who's going? Oh,
Miss
I'm
Rose.
sorry. And that is. Well, we all do the same. You all tag team and do the same work. The summer work-based learning student presentation.
Good evening. First of all, thank
Hi,
you all
Una.
for allowing us to take time to share a little piece of the county's summer work-based learning program. So this year we had the opportunity to house 32 students. We had 22 host sites that they were placed in. And this was a very special year for me because out of the 32, there were only 10 students who were my apologies. There are only 10 students who are repeats, so we had 22 new students, and this was their first time participating in the program. And I have the opportunity of introducing Mrs. Taylor Turner, who is a second-year participant of the program, to share her experience.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Yes.
My name is Taylor Turner, and today I just want to share a little bit about my experience with the summer work-based learning. I'm going into my junior year this year, and I'm very active in 4-H and cheerleading. After I graduate high school, I want to go to college and then become a secondary level English teacher.
Oh, that's great.
As Ms. Nicholas said, this is my second year in the program, and the summer work-based learning program provides all the students that are in it with lots of skills that they carry onto the workforce, which is important for everyone because a lot of the students, they don't get to experience a lot of things that the skills that they need in the workforce until they get to go into it and feel it for themselves. This year I was placed here at the school board office, and I got to work I learned so much in this position. I did not know that so many decisions were made here. Before I came here, I thought that they just paid people and told them where to go teach, but that is not true. I did not know that they plan for every student that goes through the school district. They make a lot of financial decisions, and I got to learn about all of that. Some of the things that I did while I was here, I got to learn a lot, as I just said, but I filed lots and lots of papers. I also learned how to use a lot of machines, which, like the copy machine, I did not know that the copy machine had so many different things, like scanning papers. There was lots of that done. And then I also got to attend some meetings. Like, my favorite one was the IDCPS planning meetings, and I actually get to teach a class which is led by students, and that's been our big project, is a student-led class at IDCPS. My key takeaways were teamwork, which is very important as you go into the workforce. You get to work with people every day. Initiative, because in this position, I don't want to say there was a lot of downtime, but there were situations where some people wouldn't have known to step up and find something to do. But it's important to take initiative. It's also important to communicate. Like, I had questions and some tasks I had to do, and thankfully Miss Laura Rook, she probably got annoyed by all my questions, but I'm very thankful for that. Patience, because sometimes I had to wait until people were done with meeting with new hires or all kinds of things. And then confidence. It's very important as you go into a new position or working anywhere that you're confident in what you're doing. And I think this program helps you with a lot of confidence building. I was asked to find three references, and the first one is my supervisor, Miss Jamie Clary, and my second one is Miss Hannah Bishop. I work very closely with her with 4-H, and then Clara Apey. She was also a participant in the program. Thank you so much for your time.
Would love to hear from the members if you have any comments. Jason, Mr. Brown, if we would start on that. That's not fair to you.
But no, all of the presentations were really great. Congratulations again to our softball team. I did not grow up in a family that plays baseball or softball, so it's all very new to me. I'm not sure how many people are on the softball team and the innings and all of that, but watching the video was pretty cool. I hope I was watching the right person doing the right things, but congratulations on all of your contributions. I mean, not contributions, accomplishments this year. And I hope that all of the returning players going into this new school year, that you guys are ready to take on another challenge and bring home another trophy for the county. As has already been mentioned by Mr. Tortorice, this is something that years from now people are going to talk about. Because, I mean, we were talking about the team from 49 years ago, so we're certainly going to be talking about you guys, and that's something you should take a lot of pride in for sure. The student summer work program is something that I hold very near and dear to my heart. I still have the clip from the newspaper, the Dinwiddie Monitor, many years ago from when I was in middle school and was doing the program. And even as a middle schooler, I knew I wanted to go into government administration, and just being awarded the opportunity to take part in that program. I mean, it was phenomenal, and a lot of the skills that I learned from there, I can apply now. So definitely take those skills with you. And I hope that you get the opportunity again to participate in it, and definitely tell your friends about it so that we can, I think it was 22 new students that did it. I definitely want to see that number go up because it's something that everyone should have the opportunity to participate in. And the VSBA Business Honor Roll, thank you to everyone that participates in any capacity in serving our students and our schools. This is not something that's confined to the four walls of the classroom. These are the same students that wait the tables that we go to when we're eating out or bag our groceries and what have you. And so the businesses that are willing to contribute to the education of our future are definitely appreciated here in the county. So thank you for that.
I think you said it all.
I tried.
Thank you. But this is what Dinwiddie is all about. We learn together, we share together, and we partner. We thank each of you for what you've done to make our learning even better. So just keep helping us. Keep coming back. We love having you. Thank you.
Amen. Ms. Pittman?
Yes, I certainly do thank the three organizations that we are recognizing. We have so many great partners in Dinwiddie, both business and private and churches, etc. But if we didn't have all this extra help, extra support, it would be so much more difficult to do what we're doing, and or our students would not get the services. And the softball team, I was there that night for how exciting that was. I was also there at the 1977 win. Barbara Goodman was the coach then, and the reason I remember that one so well was just as exciting. I had two athletes on my track team who also played softball. We had a state meet in Northern Virginia. It rained us out Friday night, so everything got pushed back, and I was ripping it down 95 to get those two players back on that field. They rolled out of my car with their softball uniform on top of their track uniform and ran through on over in Colonial Heights. We had the over there, a young lady named Kay Underhill won 3 track events at the state meet that day, and then they won the regional softball. There was no state girls softball back then because Title IX had not been invoked. So we're in much better shape today, ladies. But it was very exciting, and congratulations to you and your coaches.
I can't imagine what that felt like to be there, because it almost brought me to tears just sitting in here watching it. So ladies, thank you so much for doing that. And let's don't wait another 49 years. Go ahead and get it next year too. We'll be glad to welcome you back and congratulate you. Also, thanks to everyone and all the partners who work with our students. It's all so appreciated. Thank you.
Dr. Weston?
Yeah, I would just, I think I've already spoken about the VSBA. I just want to speak to the softball as a former mother of a softball player. I just want to say to our parents, I know that what goes into supporting young people when they choose to play high school sports. And I just want to thank you all for first entrusting your children to us, but secondly, what you do and you know, to support these ladies. Unbelievable, just athleticism. These are also just wonderful scholars, just great humans. Not only are they great on the field, they're just really great people. And I think for me, I'm even more proud of that. And then I'd like to say to these two coaches, I don't think we really acknowledge our coaches enough. I think sometimes we forget that there are people that they have lives too and families and give a lot of themselves personally to spend a lot of time with other people's children. And as a result of their leadership, this is what happens. And I just am so grateful for the two of you and what you've instilled in the role models that you are for our young people. And I know what you have to give up in order to make this happen. I'm glad that you work here, but I'm even more glad that they have you on that field with them every single day. So thank you so much. And Coach Perkinson, congratulations to you on that well-deserved honor. And that is definitely the Dinwiddie difference. And I'm just really, really happy that they acknowledge that. So congratulations to you. And finally, to the county partnership, I'm really pleased that we have a county that does partner with us in all efforts that have to do with our young people. I was surprised, Taylor, that you didn't choose to talk about working with your mother a little bit, what that was like, because I'd love to hear more about those stories. But one of the things I got to know about Taylor, having her up here, really has afforded me an opportunity just to get to see our work and on what it looks like on the front end, but to see it through the eyes of a young person. I learned that Taylor and I both love sweet tea, and so we like to frequently have that. But just really appreciate you, Taylor, and all of our young people and the work that you do. You're an amazing partner. Everywhere our young people are, there is Yonette. She's always with our young people somewhere behind the scenes supporting them. And I just want you to relate to the county that we just can't thank you enough for supporting our young people from where you sit as well. So thank you so much.
And Taylor, I'll just say, you mentioned that you want to be a secondary.
Well, we're going to sign her up.
That's, I just want to make sure we have this thing where we get you to sign a contract before you go to college. So I hope that you'll do that next year before you graduate. Come in here and sit somewhere over here and sign a contract. We'll look forward to that. We will be better off to have you here in the future. So, and speaking to the business honorees, VSBA business honorees, we as a school system cannot do it all. Neither do I believe personally that we should do it all. I think we're better when we partner with people that are more qualified and are invested in the community. And so we're fortunate in Dinwiddie County to have some wonderful partners. And the 3 honorees that were recognized today, I don't think it was any surprise to anyone because they are so active. And so we're grateful for those partners. And then to speak to the softball team, of course, I spend most of the spring on the other side of the building at the tennis courts, but I see and hear you guys over there working hard every day. So again, not surprised. It was bound to happen because you guys work hard and you're very talented, very gifted, and you have great coaches. And the future is obviously bright. Everybody coming back. But I do want to say this, Miss Williams, senior leadership that handles adversity the way you did can make or break a team. And so I think you deserve a lot of credit. So I appreciate that. So, that set the tone for the way the whole season went, I believe. And so I'm especially proud of what you did. So thank you, ladies, for being here. Now, we have more business to handle as a school board, and we know some of you didn't sign up to sit through a business meeting. This is an open session, so you're welcome.
It's still summer for them.
So we don't want to take up the last bit of your summer. So what we'll do is we'll do about a 3-minute recess. If you want to stick around for the business, you're welcome to do that. But if not, this 3-minute recess will provide you an opportunity to slip out, maybe take some pictures in the lobby, and then we'll come back to order here in about 3 minutes.
You'll get the picture in a time.
Meeting back to order at this time. And
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the personnel list as presented.
Second.
it has been moved and seconded that we approve the personnel list as it has been presented to us this afternoon. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed?
I abstain.
You have that, Madam Clerk? Okay. And then student matters. We have several student matters that we need to address.
Mr. Chair, I move that we accept the administration's recommendation to readmit student number R-08 26-1.
All right. Madam Clerk, can we do a roll call vote on that one? We need a
I'll
second.
second.
We got it. All right, it's been moved and seconded. Forgive me for that. So can we do a roll call vote for that one?
Dr. Elaine J. Pearson,
Aye.
Barbara T. Pittman,
Aye.
Jason L. Brown II,
Yes.
Mary M. Benjamin,
Aye.
Dwayne G. Walker.
Yes, aye.
Okay. The motion carries.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we release from compulsory attendance for a religious exemption for student number REL-08/26-1.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that we release from compulsory attendance student number REL-08/26-1. I think we can do these without a roll call. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries.
Mr. Chair, I move that we honor the parents' request in releasing from compulsory attendance due to religious exemption, student number REL-08/26-2 and REL-08/26-3.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that we release from compulsory attendance on the basis of religious exemption students number REL-08/26-2 and 3. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries.
Mr. Chair, I move that we honor the parents' request and release student number REL-08/26-4 from compulsory school attendance based on religious exemption.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that we release student number REL-08/26-4 on the basis of religious exemption, release them from compulsory attendance. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Thank you. All right, expenditure reports. We have,
Mr. Chair, I move that we accept the expenditure reports as presented.
Second.
it's been moved and seconded that we accept the expenditure reports as presented. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries as well. We also have some minutes from June 9th.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the minutes of June 9th, 2026.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes from June 9th of 2026. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? The motion carries. Now we have some field trips. That's Mr. Torres.
Which one do we start? Okay. So the FFA hippology team has placed second this year at the state convention and won the right to represent Virginia at the National Horse Congress in Columbus, Ohio in October. So I'm here looking for approval for a trip that is overnight and out of state. A substitute will be required for 4 days to allow time to travel to and from the competition, as well as time to compete. They will tour Churchill Downs will be included to allow the students to learn more about the equine industry, and we're going to use a county van for the travel for that one. Miss Bishop is going on that trip with 4 other students. Is
Can Miss
requesting to
Clary
go on.
tell us what hippology is?
Well, Ms. Bishop is here too.
I'm guessing one of them can tell us what is hippology?
Well, they both could answer it. Oh,
Just
yeah, that's what
general-
Miss Clary can tell you. Yes, that's
Yeah, general horse knowledge. That's it. Oh, that's cool.
When I read this yesterday, and I was thinking about it. Do they ride the horse when they go? They do all that when they go for this, or they just do to it?
They actually don't even touch a horse while they're competing.
Okay, I was wondering if they did get a chance to ride a horse or whatever when they went. Okay, it's very interesting for us who live in the rural area and what we know and think we know and don't know.
True.
I would have guessed hippos.
That's where my head went. All right, do we have a motion on that trip?
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the trip.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the trip for the FFA hippology team to the Quarter Horse Congress. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Another FFA trip.
Another state qualifying event. That's
Nice.
why. FFA Big E, the FFA Vet Science and Farm Business Management teams placed second at the state convention and won the right to represent Virginia at the Eastern States Exposition. In addition, other FFA members will be invited to attend to fill the rooms. This will allow members to see agriculture in a new part of the country, as many have never traveled to the Northeast. Again, the trip is overnight and out of state. Substitute will be required for 2 days for both of our advisors to allow time to travel to and from the competition. We're going to put in for the activity bus for this trip. This trip is September 17th through the 20th, and this one's in Massachusetts, correct? Massachusetts. Springfield, Massachusetts. I'm sorry, it's right there on the sheet.
You're gonna drive
It's a long
the activity bus to Massachusetts?
If I had to guess,
Just
you're
pick
looking
what
about
you
probably
think.
8.5, maybe 10. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Kids love road trips.
Yeah.
8.5 hours to Massachusetts.
Cool.
Oh.
It's picking where you think the bus may not make it.
I was thinking
The airfare right
that
now
was
is
a grueling
ridiculous.
trip.
We have the newer buses now. We have the newer activity buses.
Yeah, the newer activity bus. I mean,
I don't think the older activity bus would have made it.
We'll make sure it happens.
Yeah.
It may not be the activity bus.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the Dimity High School field trip for the FFA trip to Big E.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the FFA trip to the Big E for September 17th through 20th. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
thank you.
Mr.
See y'all in a
Torres.
couple weeks.
Yes,
Yes, right.
tomorrow. Mr. Walters.
Good evening.
Evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. I don't know if this I can't.
I don't think it's on.
It's the line.
Okay. First of all, I apologize for the outburst. I think we'll make it work. I didn't think the type of vehicle we use. We'll make sure it
Yeah.
happens.
Yes, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just curious. It seemed like a long ride.
I was sitting next to the transportation guy, so he was giving me advice.
50 years.
That's right. Yeah. I come before you today to talk about our the final step in our safety audit process for the county. In accordance with the Code of Virginia 22.1, 279.8, the Virginia Department of Criminal Justice requires that each school board shall ensure that every school that it supervises shall develop a written school crisis emergency management and medical emergency response plan. I shared this plan with you maybe a week and a half ago for your review. The plan did not change much. Some of the people involved in the plan did change as we changed positions and things of that nature. I have reviewed and received all of the school crisis plans that are underlings of this plan. So they basically are an extension of the Dinwiddie County Public School Plan. This is the second year that our plan has been in the same emergency service format that the DCJS recommends. So we're working on that, keeping it like that because it's much easier to jive with the Dinwiddie County plan. So once you, assuming you approve this plan, Dr. Weston will sign it officially for the DCJS and we'll complete the process and we'll be fully certified for the safety audit with the DCJS and VDOE. And then we'll distribute it to the appropriate parties in the county and to the schools. And so if there aren't any questions, I guess if there's any questions, I can answer them, but eventually we'll need to approve this process.
There's no reason for us not to approve it today, is there? Is there any discussion that needs to be had about that? If not, we'll entertain a motion now.
I move that we approve the crisis management plan in the changes that were made.
Second.
All right, it's moved and seconded that we approve the crisis management plan. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Walter.
Thank you.
And is Dr. Clay coming? Dr. Clay coming for some policy updates.
Happy 26-27 school year.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
It is my pleasure to stand before you this afternoon to present revisions to policy IKF. So I'll start with just kind of giving the purpose of this policy for your understanding. The purpose is to establish requirements and procedures for the Virginia Assessment Program and for awarding diplomas in accordance with Virginia law and the Virginia Board of Education standards of accreditation. Okay? So basically, when we reviewed the policy, there were some things in here that really needed to be in the regulation. So what you are approving this evening, the wording that's here was already here. It is the straight the wording from VSBA. We just removed some things from policy and added them to the regulation because that was the more appropriate place for them. So I do want to say, in general, the wording here has not changed. Some things have been removed. Okay, so we are in alignment with law. Oh, thank you, Hannah. I felt like I was so loud, but we are in alignment with law and the standards of accreditation. And so we shifted some items to the regulations. I do want to give a big thank you shout out. Like, this type of work doesn't happen normally with one person. So the principal from the high school, our planning and accountability department, Ms. Wynn, Ms. McMinn, Mr. Hall, Ms. Wolfick, all kind of collaborated in this effort to make sure we are in alignment and we're doing the right thing. So we moved some things to regulation, which you also have that, some of the wording. And then we added also to the regulation some more information about diploma types and what those requirements are, some procedures when there are students who are requesting early graduation, like for being over age, like they've been retained before in elementary or middle school. So we added some information there. And we added some diploma seal information as well, just so that information was very clear. So what I am asking this evening is just for the board to approve the revisions to the policy. And again, now the policy is exactly the wording from VSBA. Questions about any of that?
Sounds good to me. Any motions on that?
I don't have any. I move that we accept the policy revisions and.
Second.
We have a motion. We have a second. It's been moved and seconded that we accept the policy revisions to policy IKF and IKF-R. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Who's handling the next policy?
Miss Branch, are you handling the next policy, the FMLA? Okay. I'm sorry. I thought
We kind of talked about it.
yes, we did.
Yeah, so
I think if you just speak to, we did talk about that. We were waiting. It's kind of a rewrite with the attorneys.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Good evening to all of you today. I just want to
Check
go
your
over.
microphone. I think it's yes. It's the line. It's the line. Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you for giving me an opportunity to review some of the updates to our family medical leave policy. VSBA sent us a recommended update, and then it's up to us to review it to make sure it aligns with what our practices has been, as well as the law as well. So the areas that I would like to highlight for your attention is there have been some changes and rearrangement on the definitions. So you can see that those have been struck through, and then the updates of the wording are provided later in green. But the area that there we go. So the eligibility did not change and the qualifying medical reasons did not change. It's just the way that the information is being presented. But what this policy did allow us to do is for us to be able to specify how we treat FMLA in relation to leave that has been accrued by our employees. So we have decided to go with the option to allow, which has been our practice, to allow the employees to use accrued leave concurrently with their FMLA absence. While the FMLA provides them job protection, it does not compensate them during their absence. So we allow them to use leave that they've accrued during that absence, and our payroll and benefits department work with them so that they are able to cover deductions through the earnings that they have here with the school system. We've also outlined in the policy that we are requiring individuals that take FMLA to communicate with us regarding their anticipated return to work date. That would allow us to be able to have better communication with our school building administrators and department leaders as far as working through transition plans. And we are asking that they give us a 14-day notice of that. We understand that, sometimes that may not be possible, but that's just, our requirement, and we will work with each and every person as much as we can. We know sometimes health conditions prevent them from being able to communicate. But those are the primary changes to the policy. And we ask for you to review it. And of course, if you have any questions about what is being presented, then we'd be happy to address them.
This is something we can vote on today.
You can. Yes.
I don't see any reason not to go ahead and approve this.
Okay.
If someone would want to make a motion.
Sure. I move that we accept the changes in the FMLA policy. Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the changes to our FMLA policy, GCBE.
It was part of an original read from, I think, either last time or the time before last. We did the reading of it. So
Yes,
we just
and
had
it
to wait
did.
on the attorney
It
to
took
get
us
the
a little
language.
bit of extra time because I wanted to consult with the attorney
Make sure the
on
language
it.
was correct.
Yes.
So we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Thank you.
Branch.
Mhm.
And along that same vein, we did have, the last time we were together, we presented you with a number of policies, and we're just asking for those to be approved. I believe we presented the ones that needed to be presented in isolation to you with those updates. Everything that was remaining had to do with code and the like. So we're asking for those approvals. So we,
Okay.
so Ms. Rainey can go ahead and process those.
Does anybody want to make a motion?
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the policy updates as presented.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the remaining policy updates for this school year. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries.
And then I have just two updates for you. One has to do with enrollment. Just to let you know that we did budget it. Our budget's built on 3,850 students. We currently are at 3,788, which is, we're down about 62 students. And so we're watching those numbers closely. 3,788 is where we are currently. We are seeing a decline across the board. Our kindergarten numbers are very low. Of course, the class sizes are very nice sizes, but we're going to just watch it. We like to watch the first full month of school to see where everything kind of pans out. But overall, I think the class sizes are very manageable and very nice for teachers. But we do have a couple of positions that are currently on hold because of the numbers. I think it's 3 positions on hold, but I just wanted to bring that to your attention. The other thing is that you've been provided with some additional policy updates. It is the season of policies that you received from Virginia School Board Association, and that is for your first reading, and just wanted you to be aware that you did receive those from Ms. Rainey. And that's all I have this evening.
Excellent. All right. Madam Clerk, do we have any citizen comments?
No one has signed up to speak tonight.
Thank you. An opportunity for board members to speak. We'll start on this end. Mr. Brown this time. Dr.
Oh,
Pearson.
thank you. I just want to say how thankful I am that we have coaches and teachers who have worked with these students so well to have the championship won and to have the students who are going to take part in national competitions. That really says a lot for what y'all do with our students. Thank you so much.
The competitions leaving this area, going to Massachusetts and all the other places that lots of our organizations have been to. It's such an important part of the growth and learning in our students' lives to get out, do something different, travel, encounter people that you do not necessarily live next door to. So all of that, in my opinion, is a part of a good education, and we appreciate the time and effort that all of you do for that. Thank you.
Yes. Ms. Benjamin.
I'm in the middle, so I don't get to say too much. If I'm that way, he says it all. Just
Next
saying.
time we start.
But
We'll start.
I do
we're
want
gonna
to
start with you next time.
I welcome each one of you back. I'm so glad to see returning employees and faces, and those who have been with us and back again because they loved us so well. And we're just glad to see you back. And I'm just so happy for the work that those who were here last year and the years prior that you've done, as Dr. Pearson said, with the students. I mean, to go out and to win the championship softball game, and to have a community, I guess the parents, coaches who take their time to work with the students, and then to have the work program that we take time to work with the students during the summer. And Taylor gave us such great things that she learned, teamwork, initiative, communication, and patience. We need that. And then above all, you need confidence in yourself. And these are things that we're teaching them now. That's very good. And then to have partners, community partners, it takes patience for that. It takes, everybody doesn't get along with anybody. Sometimes you call, that person doesn't answer, but you get them. And all that works. And it has helped our students tremendously. And I thank all of you who participate. And thank you, Mr. Chair.
You'll go first next time.
Like to see how that works out. I'm a yapper, so whether we start on that end or start on this end, I'm going to have a lot to say. But I'll be brief. I definitely want to thank everyone for all of your hard work. For those who don't know, I work full-time in public education for another school district. So as a student growing up, I thought that the summer season, like no one was doing anything, cobwebs were growing, but I have now found that it's actually our busier month. I'm thinking it's the same thing here in Dinwiddie as well. So thank you for all of your hard work throughout the summer and going into the new school year. I hope that everything works out as planned, and if anything is needed by you or other faculty members, teachers, students, neighbors who aren't even in the school system any longer, definitely feel free to, not feel free, but definitely come out to us. And let us know what help you need, because we're all here to continue to support not only our students but also the people that are in front of our students and make the things run the way that they should here in the school system. So thank you.
I just would say that everything's about leadership. I just want to say thank you to the people in this room because the success of this school year starting is because of the people sitting in this room. We did receive embargoed information about our student performance this week, which is a secret. But I just wanted to say that, our children are learning, and that is attributed to the leadership in this room. And I just want to make certain that we say that as often as we can possibly say that. I'd like to say to the newest leaders on our team, thank you for coming back day 2 and 3. I asked them, because Monday was a big day, and they came back today. So that was a good sign, right? I'm hearing wonderful things from their schools and exciting things happening there. And I would also say that, thank you to Betty and her team, the IDCPS team that has put together our 2-day conference. I don't think people realize what goes into that. And she was just as calm as she could be today. Just she's all about customer service. She got me a little schedule, but she was wonderful today. But if one of the sessions that we're going to attend is that I'm really excited about has to do with young people. That they're going to be presenting. They're going to be talking to us about what it's like to be on the receiving end, of our work. And I think we all need to sit down sometimes and listen to that. And so if you have an opportunity to be there, we'll be there tomorrow between 8 and 4. And then on Thursday between 8 and 12, we do a lot of celebrating on Thursday. So we'd love to have you join us at any of those times. But definitely want to hear from our young people to see how it feels to be on the receiving end of our work and our decision making. Yeah, it's exciting.
I just want to, in closing, say, for the 5 of us that sit on this board, we may from time to time disagree on the how, but I think we all agree on the why.
Yes.
And, our priority is the students, the children. But I would also say that I think most of us would agree that we spend a lot of our time with children as our priority, but we're champions for teachers because they are the front lines, and bus drivers because they are the first face you see in the morning. And so what that does is a lot of times at these meetings, the people that are in administration and the people that are in this building don't get highlighted. But I think what I've learned over the last 3 years is the summertime is when you guys shine, because, just seeing that stack of personnel that we looked at today, and every name represented reports and background checks and interviews, and the amount of work that must have gone into that to have us ready. I really appreciate that. I went into the Sutherland Elementary gymnasium this morning, or gymnatorium, is that what it's called? Yeah. So, but there was all this new curriculum in there.
Oh, the gym.
Yeah, the gym, and so somebody had to do all of that. So, thank you guys. I know you don't always get the attention you deserve, but and then of course, 50 years, Mr. Tucker. I have to say it again. We talked about it off the record. We're back on the record. People that come back for 50 years, that's impressive. So there must be something here that's worth coming back to, right? So thank you, Mr. Tucker. Thank you all. I appreciate you. We'll see you again soon after the school year has started. So y'all have a blessed. I'll look for you at IDCPS this week. So motion to adjourn. Anybody? Hearing no objections. I think I'm allowed to do that. Hearing no objections, this meeting is adjourned.